Is me echo
Nope,
on
you're
still?
good. You're good.
Cool.
Big vibes.
Right. What map are we gonna do?
I'm cool with anything. Welcome back
Let's
to
do
the
one's not too
podcast.
small.
What's in
Ooh, good morning and good evening.
GG's? Oh, that's at the end. Just kidding. We're trying something different today because we can't record in our normal room with our better mics. So this episode's for Trina. We're recording with COD mics. So we're actually in a COD lobby. So we're gonna 1v1 right now. May the best man win. Are we doing
Oh wait,
snipers
hold
or
on.
no?
We could. Okay, how about? Oh, every time we hit a set of 10 kills, we'll switch the type gun we can use.
Okay, fine. So first 10, we'll do snipers, then it's machine guns, then shotguns, then melee. Yeah?
Okay, so snipers.
Machine guns.
Hold on. I'm trying to get a solid row of like everything. So we'll just go in order of like the way the weapons actually fall in. So we'll do AR, SMG, shotgun, LMG. So this way, like your class literally just falls
Okay.
every 10, it moves to the right ones.
Okay, fair enough. Today, let's talk about how horrible the Activision case is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why'd you bring
Yeah.
that up? Okay.
We're going there, bro.
Um, uh,
For people
so
who don't know.
first off, first off, if we're gonna refer to them, let's do it correctly. So it's Activision Blizzard because Blizzard is the company under
Yes.
the lawsuit at the moment for reasons we'll get into. But the reason it's Activision Blizzard is because Activision bought the company out. They are now an umbrella of Activision, but it's specifically the Blizzard Studios that is under investigation right now for some really messed up
Horrible
stuff in the
things, man.
workplace.
Which is horrible
Um,
because the game we're playing right now is their game.
is
But
It's not by Blizzard. That's not true. It's by
it's by
Activision, who
Activision,
owns
yes.
Blizzard. And
Yeah.
yeah, so you have to be able to differentiate between the two. So, um, if you know how terrible Blizzard is as a company, after you've already found out about the case, probably should stop playing like Overwatch and stuff
I
because
agree.
you know, like
It's not good.
so. Yeah, do you want to get into like what
Yeah.
happened? What people?
So what people are pissed about, understandably, is it's a 2-year investigation now. 2 years
Yeah, two
investigation
years now.
from the state of California um against
Blizzard.
Blizzard, and it's because their work environment has been said to be one of the worst, as in it's
Full
a
on
frat. It's a frat.
hazing. Like that's what they say. They say it's frat culture. I don't. I believe. I think that's the wrong way to put it. I think it's just an extreme case of like.
Hazing.
It's like an extreme case of incels who
Yeah.
work above you. Is a dangerous place to give someone who's so eager for power that they don't have in their life to give them power all of a sudden over people.
Agreed.
It's like getting angry people who have zero to little social skill and putting them at the top of the chain in a work environment, and then the people that were at the bottom happen to be women because these people don't know how to talk to them or treat them.
Yeah. And
Um,
then so the case basically went into some of like the horrible things that the guys did to these women, which is pretty
yeah,
unfortunate.
apparently it was pretty consistent with the way that they mistreated them, overworking them in general, pushing their own responsibilities in the workplace out of the way and shoving it onto them as they would be drinking on the job, like getting plastered drunk on the job, and letting like the women that were under them, quotation mark, under them take over more responsibility that actually put out like work as a company. And
Yeah. It's basically
and
inexcusable. There's no reason this should have ever happened, especially with it being such a large company. Like I don't see how they got away with
yeah,
it for
right.
so long, man.
It sounds unreal, doesn't it? Just kind of sound unreal. For me, it sounds like
It sounds
unreal.
like
Like
a
there's no way. Like
horrible like
how?
movie they made in 2000 where they're like, "This is the best life ever," and it's like Wolf of Wall Street, but zero of the fun and 100% of like taking advantage of people. Like that's
Yeah,
the best way I could put
basically.
it. It's guys who make a
So I
bunch of
guess
money, who work very little, and then women get paid less for the things they should be paid for.
it
Like
was huge.
wage
Huge amount
gaps.
of bullying was going on. Yeah, they did have huge wage gaps too.
And
They were in the
this
same
is
position.
what's interesting is so Blizzard, no, I'm sorry, Ubisoft had a separate case and they have theirs in Korea. Sorry, we're loading into the match
About.
now. So they had something of just one sexual misconduct, and that actually came out the same day as the Activision Blizzard thing. I don't know if James can hear me.
You said they had a sexual misconduct. Okay, so first one has to be ARs.
Yeah, I got mine.
Can
Yes,
you hear me?
so
Hello?
yeah, we're good, we're good.
Okay. First one has to be an AR.
Yeah, I have to turn down my
The
effects
first,
volume.
it goes in order. It goes in order. You have to use the first gun in each one
I
and then move
know.
on from there.
Wait, what?
No attachments. Let's go.
Is mine even, can you edit in here?
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. It's not letting me.
Yeah, you can.
It's genuinely not.
What? Pick a class.
I did.
Try and go to edit.
I promise you I cannot edit this.
You can't make classes right now? Are you serious?
No, I can't.
Uh,
So you have no attachments?
well, yeah.
Let's
Okay,
just see
okay,
how it
but I'm
goes.
gonna leave the
Here.
game. Let's
No,
just
you get audio though. I get no
what?
audio. That's the stipulation. I get my guns, but I get no audio. You get game audio. Does that make sense?
Okay, but I'm doing. Oh, but that sucks. Then I still have to cycle through weapons. Okay, every 10 kills you have to switch your gun then too.
Yeah, well, I set my um anyways, yeah, so they actually had a case of misconduct. It was just, I believe, one or two cases, not just. It was one or two cases that came out the same day as Activision, but nothing happened because the Activision thing was that bad,
Hmm.
which is unfortunate. So everyone's just like, anyways, this is going on in the world. And the
That was
fact that it's like
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah. And so the fact that it's like two
So they
gaming
basically brushed
companies.
over the fact that they were having a case against them too.
Yeah, everyone
Essentially.
brushed over it because it was so small compared to how bad the Activision Blizzard account was.
Well, do you have any idea of what the case was about? The Ubisoft case?
It was I don't know the exact details. It was just a sexual misconduct case, and that was about all I know.
Hmm. Like I wonder if it was against like an individual, which would make it generally less serious because then you can just take consequences on that one person rather than a company as a whole.
I believe it was
That's
a
a big
group
difference.
of male workers, if I'm not mistaken. But either way,
Then yeah,
not great. But
yeah.
the fact that the Activision Blizzard account or the case is the entire office. Like, it's not just
Yeah,
one
it's the
guy doing
entire
it.
group of them.
Like, one of the ones that we
Yeah, it's
read
pretty messed
was,
up.
which one was it? The cube crawl.
The suicide?
Oh,
Oh,
okay. We'll do the cube crawl first because it's a little bit lighter.
cube crawl, yeah.
Basically what the
So,
guys would do
yeah, go ahead.
was they would just get super drunk and then set up the cubicles in a way of an obstacle course and just make the female workers crawl through all of it and then just drink and cheer them on, and they would bet on who they thought would be the fastest. Which is, it sounds like a movie, like from
It
2000.
sounds fun. It sounds fun to me. Like, if the guys are just gonna start drinking and we gotta just crawl through the cubicle, it sounds pretty
If
cool
the
to me.
guys did it
But what really,
themselves,
but exactly, like I would totally go and like try to like crawl through and like get
yeah.
drunk and then stuff like that. But their fact is the biggest issue from that issue, well, that like particular part is that they were drinking on the job, getting plastered. And the second part of that, which is really fucking bad, is that apparently during the same times that they would also be like physically touching the chicks while they were doing that.
See, like the
It's a
drinking
whole nother
sounds
level of
fun,
like.
but it's the fact that they forced like the female
No,
workers
no,
to
no, no,
do
no,
it.
no. No, the second part does not sound fun. The first part sounds fun. That sounds like
No,
like a sweet
the
game.
crawling part sounds fun.
Yeah, imagine just like setting up all the boxes in the back room and just crawling through them and just getting plastered. Like that sounds pretty
Yeah,
great,
that
right?
sounds
Imagine getting paid for
awesome.
that.
But then imagine we're drunk and we're the only ones having fun, forcing like our coworkers to do it.
And we're doing it to the girls only.
Yeah, and then me, you, and Ray just kicking it. Like, it's horrible. I honestly don't know
It's
how
I feel like it's
anyone
so
didn't notice that. Like,
gets away
how
with that, right?
the
Yeah.
entire office, bro. Like, how is there not one guy who's like, maybe we shouldn't do this? They just all went with it.
Well, apparently, you can find reviews of what it's like to work for that company.
Yeah, like Glassdoor.
You'll have, yeah, and they'll have things to say about the company on how it's like generally like misogynistic, like that. And it's like it's kind of just like guy talk is how they put it. But then
Yeah,
it's like goes to show you that like you can tell that it's enough for people to write about it in a job review that they don't work at
yeah.
anymore. So it's
Like they
obviously
felt the
like they
need to
must
go
have made
back
it
and
seem
cover it.
they felt uncomfortable enough to say something about it after they've already left.
Exactly. Like, which sucks. Like, I feel like for most people, you quit a job and that's it, you know?
Uh,
Like, you could talk trash, but you don't go back and it's like make a whole Yelp review for it, you know?
mm
And then,
Yeah, it's pretty twisted.
yeah, it's pretty sad. Like, and what's weird is like for the Overwatch game, they just released like new skins. And then like you could kind of see it. Like the dudes are fully clothed. It's kind of like the idea of like the old comic books, how like dudes would be fully clothed and then the girl has to wear like a bra. That's when they made them
Basically making the
program
women
it.
as sexy as possible.
Yeah, when they had
Yeah.
female developers doing it, they said so, I believe they like argued against it and they're like anyways just do it or you're done. And it's like what the hell, which is like it's baffling to me how they got away with it for so long.
Actually, so even more beyond that, there's interviews with the like co-executive
I'm
team
gonna cut you off. That's
and
10, so we had to switch SMGs.
okay, thank you. Thank you. I was about to go for scavengers, whatever. Fine. It's SMGs. I can't kill myself and I don't want you to kill me.
It's gonna have to happen, bro. Where you at?
No, no way. That's
No,
bullshit.
no,
Get
you
away
could
from me.
switch.
Get away
You
from
could
me. I'm gonna
switch
kill
when you
myself.
die. You could switch when you die.
No. No, I can't kill you though. That's bullshit.
Why not? Oh, that lag was
10
bad.
kills, dude. Don't kill me. I gotta find a car that blows up.
Okay, so wait,
But
what
yeah,
were you
so
saying?
like beyond that, right? So there's an interview of the guys, like the design team. Oh, shut up. Are you serious?
It's not blowing up.
No. Look at this Jeep. Maybe the biggest car here. Wait! Okay, it blew up. But yeah, right, so this interview team, and there's a woman going off on them basically about like questioning them, when are they gonna stop making the female characters look like they just walked out of like a lingerie magazine?
Okay.
And then one of the guys, his comeback was, well, what magazine would you like them to walk out of? Without taking her seriously at all, and they brush over the next
What?
person. Yeah, like you could just hear some of the things that they'd say, like it could just, like it makes sense when you the way that they speak and how they
Yeah, just
design
how
their
they act and
characters and stuff. Like
everything.
I get it, It's kind of like the fan service thing. Majority of them guys, like majority of the player base
They're
and
guys.
consumer base is men. I get it, like hot chick, cool, awesome. I'm a fan, but like the
Like they
fact that they
literally
have
did
that
it for
weird
Call of
attitude while
Duty.
they talk about it. Well,
Like they did for Call of Duty
alright,
for some of the
okay.
characters. Who was it? Mara? But
What do
she's
you mean?
based
She's
on
a
a
real chick.
she's a real girl. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
And
for this, it's fan service because oh, there's a hot chick in the game, but it's based on how a girl actually dresses versus like in the supposed AI like robots versus humans world. They're still doing that in the future where they're like dudes are fully armored up and then this girl's just like tits out like I have a gun
Tits out. Yep.
and it's
Yeah.
like okay like there's fan service and then there's being like we want this.
Cringy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's being incel vibey.
It's like
It's the
when
best way to
like
put it. It's the best
the
way to
way I
put it.
see it is like when superhero fans are like, her outfit isn't comic book accurate, and it's like, dude, it's a children's movie. They can't just do boobs and cheeks out the entire time. Like, the main
Yeah.
audience of Disney is children. So it's just odd to me, bro. Did you die, by the way, or
It
can I
is
kill
pretty
you?
odd. No, I'm trying to find a spot I can jump off. Here, just fucking kill me. You it. Oh. My God, if you don't fucking kill me. Fuck you.
Damn it.
You. Yeah, right. But
Um,
yeah, so they were having this weird attitude, and you can see it just kind of play out, like in the way they speak, and it's pretty.
it's creepy, man. That's how
Well, you
I
got
see
a
it.
high alert on, don't you?
I do. No, I don't. I actually have overkill. But yeah, it's just sad, man. And like people were like arguing like, "Oh, it's a different culture." Dude, this was California. What do you mean a different culture?
Ooh!
Oh my God. It's just odd, man. Like that wouldn't get
Like
away
I
with.
said, I feel like it just still sounds so unreal. How does anyone get away with it?
Exactly. Like,
You know, like imagine if someone next door to our store was saying this, like, oh yeah, like, you know, for the last like year or two I worked there, they would make us crawl in the back through boxes, and it's like,
we'd fight those
what?
guys.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Like,
it's a weird joke, right? Like, you're just kidding.
haha kind of thing. Like, it's just
Well,
horrible.
it would be hard to believe someone because of the extreme story. Like, not that they couldn't be believed, but it's like, holy crap, this actually happened. This is terrible. But it's like
Exactly.
the extremity of what happened. It's like hard to believe.
Another thing is like, so I found out about it on Twitter, which was like the worst way to find out
Oh,
about it because everyone's free to reply to it. And you
the,
have these like huge like Blizzard fans being like, "Oh, innocent until proven guilty." And it's like, dude, you lose this
which
argument.
yeah, technically
Yes,
yes, they're not wrong, but I think it's them taking it out of context and saying like, oh, you don't
very.
know that yet. But it's like, no, we kind of
Exactly.
do.
It's like we
Like,
do know because it wasn't even like a girl trying to chase the bag being like, "Oh, this happened," and then she wants a payout.
yeah,
This is
exactly.
like the state of California like decided, "Hey, this is stupid. We're going to step in." And then that's what like came out of it, you
Screw
know?
you, screw you.
Sorry for the ringing, guys. But yeah, it's just like, seriously, man? Like,
Pretty messed
read
up.
the room, you know? It's not like if like a family member passed away and you're just like, okay, but did you guys know what he did on the weekends? It's like, shut up, dude. Let them like experience this how they need to, you know?
Yeah, it's removing all empathy from, like the potential of what happened.
Exactly. And it's like, come on, dude. Be an
Especially
adult.
because it's not so much a matter of like figuring out what happened. They already reported what happened. Now it's just a matter of like figuring out
Actually
what
charging
do you do
people.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on who did it, depends on like the charges against them and everything. It's just a nightmare to deal with, I can imagine.
No, no, no way.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Um, by the way, if you want to know the update of the score, it's 14-9 right now. Um, what else happened? Oh, the suicide. So, just like a graphic content warning. I'll put one at the beginning of the episode. Um, yeah, you know more about it than I do. Do you want to speak on what you heard about it?
So apparently there was a business trip going on and CEO or not CEO, it was basically one of their upper management. Uh, so basically, she was basically harassed, like targeted by the work team, and she killed herself. She committed suicide. And what makes it really, really bad, besides the fact that she killed herself, is that she did it during a work trip.
Yeah.
She was away with them, and I guess their upper management guy, it poses the question, that the upper management had a butt plug, probably not for him, I would assume, unless he's into that. And they found other
Mm-hmm.
sex toys and stuff with him, that was on the same trip as her. And they pose the question, like what else happened to her prior to
Yeah.
killing herself? And that's
Oh
what's
God.
um, really being pressed into right now. They're trying to investigate exactly what happened, what was the cause of.
That's so
But
sad
yeah,
though, dude. Like just going on a work trip and then that happening. Like everyone always says like it's horrible to die on the job. Like I can't even imagine what this girl was like thinking over what she went through. It's just sad,
yeah,
man.
I don't really know exactly how it happened or anything like that, but that is the details that I had come across, and it's in the case briefing. Like you can read about it yourself.
Yeah, the whole thing is public because it is a case from the state of California, so they're just being very open about it. So I invite you to go check it out and see what happened, because it's a lot, man. Like it's
Yeah, we'll
pages.
put the
It's
link
two
in.
years of yeah. We'll put the link. It's 2 years basically of all this bullshit being pushed on people, and like I know cancel culture is one of the most annoying things ever, but I feel like this is one of the few cases where it's like okay, like it's okay to do it here. Because like I can't imagine
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
enjoying this game, you know, like I can't.
Not
If
this
I
game,
was
but
not this game,
any
no, I'm sorry,
content by
any
Blizzard.
content by Blizzard, yeah,
Yeah,
like
Blizzard's content
Overwatch.
anymore.
Didn't they, what else did they do?
It's similar.
They do
Well,
League,
they do Valorant, which is one of
Valorant,
the
yeah.
biggest trending games in PC world right now.
But am I wrong to say that they also did League of Legends? That's Blizzard too, no?
I think they did World of Warcraft.
It's one of
It's one
those
of those.
like
One of those.
RPG like nerdy games, and like that they didn't do anything, and it's like,
Warframe? No, it's like World of Warcraft or something like that.
oh,
Bastard.
that lag was gnarly, dude. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on in the gaming community, and it's
Kind of
pretty
like
sad.
reminds me of like what happened with the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah, like
Like
we
once they
jumped the
found
gun.
out exactly like what happened.
It turned.
Yeah, that was jump the gun for sure. That one was because they ended
That
up
one pissed me off, dude. And
hurting the
she's
person
still
that was actually.
the victim.
Is she? What do you mean?
No, I'm saying they were hurting Johnny Depp, and he's like the victim.
Yeah, but I like what happened at the beginning of that was like he really took a loss, like he took an L from his
Oh
whole
yeah, dude.
contracts and stuff like that prior to anything because of like
Basically, his life was ruined because of it, and it was like all
because
her
of
lying.
like what is it like the whole cancel culture thing, like everyone's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're unhappy with it. Everyone starts tweeting about it, and there's like I don't know how many
Oh,
people
he's
talking about
horrible.
it
And
that
then
makes them unhappy.
executives. Dude,
And then they're like,
he
okay, like
got
we don't want to
taken
lose money, so let's lose this guy.
he got taken out of the new Pirates of the Caribbean. He's the movie, dude. Like, what do you mean he's not gonna be in the next one, you know?
Yeah,
And then so that's
found
why
out what
like
happened, and then Amber Heard got basically canceled. And then there's video, like audio recording that I heard of her, like her reaction to the
admitting
whole thing. Well, yeah, I heard those too. That you can tell that she was definitely the one being like playing victim in
manipulative,
her
yeah.
conversations. Yeah.
And so like with this case, so I feel like it's very different because like for that one, it's a one-sided story. It's like her, his versus her, like reaction to it and everything, and their explanations. Damn, boy, get turned on.
I was following you for so long.
Get turned on, nerd. Versus like with Blizzard and Activision Blizzard, like you can't really argue like,
That's
oh,
20.
by the way, switch guns. Yep. You can't really
Good.
argue like, oh, they didn't, like, dude, this one you lose. Like there's no, oh, but what if, because the girl who passed away, do you really think she did it for the money? She's not around. Like this case is even for her. The state
Yeah.
of California did it for them because they were scared to come forward with it. Like, that's horrible, man. So,
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
I fucking hate
But
it.
that's happened, so if anyone's a supporter of Blizzard in any shape or form, you should probably stop now.
This is like one of the cancel cultures where I'm like, yeah, fuck them, dude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because what stresses me out is like, I have family members, like, my mom works in an office. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'd fucking John Wick every single dude in the office. And I know my dad would too if we found out anything like that had happened. Like, you're a dead man. You honestly, like, have no chance against it, you know?
Mm-hmm. You have the Muck and Mire too?
Of
Oh
course
no,
I
just
do.
kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
I do have the
Thought
Muck and
that you had
Mire.
the excavator. No, no, I know you do. I thought you had the excavator. You corn dog.
Nerd.
Cheeks back.
Oh! That was a face shot, dude. And we're doing this on a video game. We're talking about it. It's part of it. Video games, like,
By Activision.
by Activision, not Blizzard. Two different things. One owns the other.
Yep.
It's kind of like if ESPN got caught doing something, you don't blame Disney, you blame ESPN. Oh my god. I was trying to jump away, I was like, why am I stuck?
Got him.
Yeah, I'll also upload the video to YouTube so you guys can like watch along with us. Yeah, it's pretty rough, man. Oh my god. Shotguns suck because they're so close quarters.
I know. It's my
I have
thing,
to like
though.
be in front of you to die.
If anyone plays COD, we would love to play with you guys.
Yeah, you could be in this kind of episode easily, dude. We'll murk you. Actually, I 1v1'd a guy before you hopped on. And
How'd it go?
it's pretty good because we were just talking trash in the lobby. He's like, you know what, 1v1 me, bro. And then we had literally the chillest 1v1 ever. He was talking trash in the lobby, and then the moment it started, he's like, how's your night going, dude? Why are you using this? Oh, yeah, I just got Damascus, blah, blah, blah. Like, we were just having, like, a two bros moment.
That's cute.
It was very cute. And he was, like, super, like, chill about everything. And we actually talked about...
I think I've had those before.
We were talking about what we talked about right now, and he said...
Oh, really?
He knows someone whose sister was in the case, so he couldn't talk about it because he knows stuff outside of it. That's why I brought this up as the topic, because I was like, I'm fucking terrified to know what else is out there, man. Like, it's, you know?
Yeah. Definitely
Or
could be.
you would hope there isn't stuff behind the scenes, but you can't be 100% sure, you know? Ugh, it's fucking sad. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it sucks because like now someone's dead, and even no matter what happens from that case.
Yeah, nothing's gonna change from it. I mean, like, as much as
Not
you
for
can
her
get legal action
and
to
her
happen,
family, like.
as much as you can get legal action involved, there's only so much you could do because it's already happened to them. You know what I mean? That's 30, by the way. LMG time. But yeah, I'd be fucking heartbroken, man. That's such a tough thing to go through. And the guy, once I brought that up, the whole conversation shifted because he just genuinely didn't want to hear any more about it because of the fact that, like, because he's an Overwatch guy. He's new to
An
COD.
Overwatch guy? What do you mean?
He plays Overwatch. And so that's why he was playing COD. He's like, I hate this game, but I can't play Overwatch because that's my sister, man. I was like,
yeah.
fuck.
What if others doing the same thing though? Because I know he was a big Valorant guy.
Really? Yeah, Valorant's
Yeah,
huge, man.
I'm sure he's not playing though.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
to
that,
each
he'd
their
definitely, like,
own.
stop
You could
playing.
argue, like, oh, it's a separate, like, whatever. But either way, like...
Kinda. I think it's up to your own moral decision.
Exactly.
Like, would you be okay with your family member going through the case and your friend still playing the video game that they
It's kind of
after you
like
know all this, you know? It's
hearing
like whether or
about
not you
Bill
can sleep with that is up
Cosby.
to you.
It's like hearing about Bill Cosby and being like, hey guys, you want to sit down and watch the Cosby Show? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
And then
Personally, I never really found him funny to begin with, so it didn't really hurt
his
anything.
stand-up was supposedly like the best, but I'm too young to even know
So
what it sounded
that,
like.
yeah,
So
see, that's what I've heard too, and I think I'm almost certain that I've heard one of his stand-ups or two, but and I mean, it wasn't anything that I can talk about now.
yeah, his stand-up is fine. But like it's just odd knowing who it is. You know, did you hear what he did right when? Because he's out of jail now, out of prison. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what the first thing he did was when he got out? His first words to the paparazzi that were there to see him like leave the prison was "Hey, hey, hey." The fucking Fat Albert quote, piece of shit, dude. Right? It's like
I hate that
what?
I laughed at that, but it's like,
No, like that's all you can do. It's like, what do you mean, hey, hey, hey? You just like it's so baffling to me, dude. I can't even understand like what his brain was thinking. Like this would be hilarious for the press. Like,
I
fuck.
mean, I guess in some shape or form, though, you got to think like, what does it matter anymore? He's done.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's like, well, now that you got your life back, it's like, okay, well, might as well start living it.
I mean, he has like what, a couple months maybe. That dude's so old. What's
Yeah, he's
creepy
pretty old.
was they said that there's like various reports on him. He was like friends with like everyone in the prison. Like he had like street cred among them. They're like, "Oh, it's Bill
I wouldn't doubt
Cosby.
it. He's famous. Yeah,
It's
he's
Bill
famous as
Cosby."
shit.
Yeah. It's just like, fuck, that's so weird cuz in prison if you get caught with like rape or like just harming like women,
Yeah,
you get
anything like
killed.
that. Mm-hmm.
You get killed or they beat the shit out of you. And then for him, it's just like it's Bill Cosby though. It's like what the fuck? Like there's
Yeah,
how's there an exception for this dude? If anything, that's worse because like he purposely used what he had for his advantage, you know?
yeah. Well, I guess he's the first one to get caught doing it that we know of, because I'm almost certain it happens regularly.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's unfortunately still happening.
Shit.
It's pretty sad, man. Like I hate it.
Oh, look the wrong way!
Where'd you go?
Fuck, I couldn't see you.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to see you.
No, it's not worth it, man. Where the fuck? It's just because I can't hear you. That's why I was spawn trapping you, man. Oh no!
Got him.
Can we use kill streaks or no? Is that out of the question?
Sure, sure, good. I've been running specialist this whole time.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah, it's tough, man. Let's end it on a good note though. Like video games, let's break some like stupid ideas because a lot of people like to demonize video games. Oh, it creates violence. Oh, it promotes like gun behavior. And it's just like, nope. Like video games are fine. They're healthy. It's actually been proven to like increase like people's reaction times. So as far as like a track runner, that helps. Um,
In moderation, you
in
know.
moderation, yeah. If you go too far with
Anything.
it, you're kind of screwed.
Anything and everything in moderation.
Exactly.
I
Gotta
didn't
hope for that.
stuck you. I didn't stuck you. My vocab.
Your vocab. And you got a
Cab.
knife? Damn. You got a knife, son? That's a bummer. Um, one funny thing about video games is I forgot which there was a shooting a while back. It's not funny, but it's sad.
Oh, I was gonna stick you.
You wish, son. You wish. I'm trying to
I
talk
thought
here, guy.
about
I'm
it too
trying to
long.
think. What happened was
Oh,
something happened with a shooting, and Walmart's reaction to it was, we should stop selling video games in our store, but then you can still buy the gun.
what?
Yeah, dude. They
Wait, what?
thought so there was a shooting and the news blamed video games. They're like, oh, it's because
Okay.
he played this video game. And because it was a shooting, instead of getting stopping like the sale of guns, they stopped the sale of video games.
I think a part of that makes sense though, because if it's the like youth's exposure to something that changes their mind over time, rather than being an adult who is already an established adult,
Yeah,
hopefully they're
but to buy
competent
the
enough to run a firearm. I
games
think part of
that
that makes sense. Part
it
of that
makes
makes
sense,
sense, I
but then
think.
when you think about it, because I was reading about it, and it's like the argument of like that it can influence a child in a negative way because you're desensitizing them to like violence and stuff. I understand that. But in order to buy these games, you have to be 18. So for them to do that, it's the same idea of like, in my opinion, like, oh, 40. Marksman's, let's go. Um, yeah, it was just odd to me. I was like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, I don't see a benefit to it if you could still purchase a gun at the same store because you have to be relatively the same age to do both. If that makes sense. Hit your shot.
Dude, it's an EBR.
God, we have
With
10
no
seconds, one
attachments,
more.
leave me alone.
Let's go.
No!
Yo, last kill wins it. That's it. Doesn't matter about the score. Yeah, that was a heavy episode. Apologies that it got pretty
I
dark.
don't apologize for shit.
We need to be honest about this kind of stuff. It's a topic people have to have. Like,
You don't gotta be sorry. It's real
it's
life. You're not sorry for real life.
yeah. You feel sorry for hearing this. Imagine being the girl living it, man. Like, if anyone out there is uncomfortable with hearing this, realize that someone had to live with it. Like, multiple people had to, which sucks. So, watch your feet. We just dropped some knowledge, and we're gonna call it there. So, thank you guys for listening. GG's.
Thanks for listening, guys. GG.